aproximar-nos destas equipas.
Entram as equipas no relevado para esta partida. Portugal hoje que já conta aqui com os jogadores luso-descendentes. Alguns deles que jogam em França não estavam disponíveis porque na última jornada os clubes ainda jogaram e, portanto, quem paga são eles e não dispensaram os jogadores. Mas hoje, como esta janela já é internacional, já há a oportunidade dos jogadores aqui estarem, Miguel.
Sim, de facto veio a armada luso-descendente, digamos assim, portanto, há algumas alterações relativamente ao último jogo da janela de novembro, realizada a semana passada, entre Portugal e Canadá. Temos aqui, por exemplo, Francisco Fernandes, Mike Taja, António Alves, João de Sousa, Samuel Marques, médio formação. São jogadores que jogam das divisões profissionais francesas, no top 14 e na Pro 2. É óbvio, temos aqui também olhando para esta equipa, é claramente se calhar a equipa que vai fazer o segundo. Talvez seja a melhor equipa de Portugal.
Cidade estudantil, uma cidade de tradição universitária. Japão, um país asiático que recebeu recentemente os Jogos Olímpicos.
Grande aplauso
pela Europa, já jogou com a equipa da Irlanda e no próximo fim de semana terá também um jogo importante, mas para já joga aqui com Portugal. Vamos entretanto à Portuguesa em Coimbra.
Grande aplauso para a nossa seleção.
Espectadores para esta partida.
Hoje aqui em Coimbra.
Estaremos um bocadinho longe desses números. Enfim, ainda assim, bela casa. Talvez uma das maiores que me lembro de ver numa partida de rugby em Portugal, para receber esta seleção japonesa bem cotada, como já dissemos, constantemente nos mundiais, e portanto um teste bastante duro para a equipa portuguesa esta tarde aqui em Coimbra, Miguel.
Sim, é o facto, como disse, é o jogo mais importante da vida destes jogadores aqui no nível da seleção. É dos jogos a seguir ao Mundial de 2007, como disse há pouco, é o jogo com o maior grau de dificuldade. Na altura defrontámos a Nova Zelândia, os super poderosos All Blacks e a Escócia. Agora voltamos a reencontrar uma equipa da chamada Primeira Divisão Mundial de Rugby.
Vamos rapidamente ao 15 português, primeira linha para Francisco. Francisco Fernandes, Tadger e António Alves, Jean Sousa e José Madeira na segunda linha, terceira linha para Granate, David Valles e Rafa Simões. Par de médios será a formação Samuel Marques e o abertura Jerónimo Portela. Os centros serão Appleton e José Lima, linhas atrasadas, pontas Rodrigo Marta e também Storti. O defesa será Nuno Sousa Guedes. Quanto ao Japão, primeira linha para Miller, Horikoshi e ainda Aivalu. Segunda linha para Cornelsen e Kotaki. Leach é o capitão e está na terceira linha ao lado de Imeno e também de Tokunaga. Depois, par de médios para Kaito e Matsuda. Centros Nakamura e Nakano. E linhas atrasadas para Fifita e Rayleigh vão ser os pontas. O defesa é Yamanaka. Vamos ao início da partida com o primeiro pontapé a ser dado para abrir este jogo por Nuno Sousa Guedes. Grande ambiente em Coimbra, de facto, Miguel.
Sim, acho que não me lembro, à exceção do jogo da Roménia, a seguir ao Mundial de 2007, no Estádio Nacional, estavam cerca de 10 mil pessoas. Não me recordo nenhum jogo da Seleção Nacional que eu tenho que permitir assistir. Recordo-se também há aqui o Liciano, que há aqui encontros nacionais de formação. Há aqui também em Coimbra foi disputada a final do Campeonato Europeu, sub-20, Portugal-Espanha. Portugal ganhava ao intervalo, foi como 9-8.
Tentou usar a posse Portugal a meio do meio campo. Samuel Marques dando rodagem à bola. E é José Lima que ao pé tenta testar as linhas atrasadas da equipa japonesa. Devolve Matsuda. Este sobe e desce, chamada Panander. Mãos seguríssimas de Nuno Sousa Guedes, de imediato placado pela força japonesa. De facto, uma equipa japonesa que em termos físicos tem uma capacidade gigantesca. Minimidade portuguesa. Veremos se abre a bola até à zona dos 3 quartos. E está Nuno Sousa Guedes, rapidíssimo, abrindo para Tadger. Para a velocidade do David Valles. Já é ali parado, é preciso reciclar rápido a bola. Samuel para Jerónimo. Jerónimo abrindo, a tentar utilizar aqui também a força dos pilares com António Alves. Mas Portugal com algumas dificuldades para progredir. Sobe bem. Excelente aqui, clara linha. Zé Lima precisa de ajuda. Precisa segurar rápido aquele rack.
Use it!
Ordem para Samuel Marques usar esta bola. Recordo que aqui é sempre fácil ouvirmos os hábitos e as indicações. Minoridade portuguesa, Portugal com início com bola, Miguel. Tentando utilizar da melhor forma possível. Jerónimo Portela varrendo ao pé, novamente estando as linhas atrasadas japonesas. Muito bem, Matsuda, o abertura, segurando esta bola e novo a Panander. Sobe o Matsuda para tentar ir àquela bola. Portela, muito bem, Portela nesta bola. Excelente Jerónimo Portela e para já mãos muito seguras dos portugueses neste Zapanander dos japoneses.
Sim, mãos seguras e acima de tudo, estamos no alto do estádio de cidade de Coimbra. Conseguimos observar a rapidez com que a equipa japonesa sobe.
Impressionante, de facto, a capacidade defensiva desta equipa. Reparem bem como sobe a linha japonesa.
Parece um pequeno exército, João. Parece um pequeno exército que é subir e descer.
Impedindo que Portugal consiga ter muita bola vindo de trás. Agora sim, Appleton tentando ali fora a primeira posição, a primeira placagem. Papá Appleton, ele que recentemente esta semana foi pai, está também de parabéns. Aqui fica um abraço para Tomás Appleton, o capitão da seleção portuguesa. Vai ao contacto Portugal. Portugal tem bola, mas não consegue progredir muito no terreno. Samuel jogando para Sousa Guedes, mas Portugal insiste no jogo à mão. Dá sim Portugal, jogando com o pé e tentando colocar a bola fora, exercendo também aqui alguma pressão e conseguindo. E temos aqui esta...
Sim, passámos a linha de meio campo ao João. 2 pontapés de Jerónimo Portela. Não estávamos a conseguir sair o jogo à mão. Reparamos que a rapidez e a prontidão com que a equipa japonesa sobe as linhas muito organizadas, sem dar qualquer hipótese de penetração para quase o limite é um dos...
Muito bem, este passa aqui para as costas da linha portuguesa. Atenção, Japão tem grande hipótese para ensaio, vai marcar certamente. Vai Fifita conseguir marcar este ensaio. Jogador que nasceu no Tonga, mas que joga pelo Japão, e incrível a forma como consegue, com um pequeno pontapé, romper as costas da defesa portuguesa, abrindo aquele espaço que estava ali entre a primeira linha e depois a zona mais recuada. E há também japoneses no estádio festejando este ensaio da Fifita. Reparem bem, bola ganha de forma...
Try from Japan straight off the start, within the first 4 minutes of this game. Brilliant bit of work in build-up as well, as they go to that far side, and Siosai Fafita gets it from Yamanaka to score.
falaste há bocado do jogador do Tonga. O Japão tem uma prática há muitos anos esta parte dos jogadores naturalizados. Foi uma forma encontrada pela seleção nipónica do desenvolvimento do rugby no Japão. No Pacífico joga-se muito, seja os Fijis, Tongas, seja neozelandeses. 36 meses no Japão, passam a ser japoneses.
Veremos agora se consegue transformar o Japão este ensaio, convertendo este pontapé.
So what a start here from the Japanese side. Off the upright they go. Well, hello and welcome to you from Coimbra, a riverfront city in central Portugal, where we gathered for this November International between the Brave Blossoms of Japan and the Os Lobos of Portugal. 5-0 the score so far if you're just tuning in. It's the first time these two countries clash on the international stage. Portugal ranked 19 in the world on the right of your screen. Japan currently 10th. We talk of the town at the 2019 Rugby World Cup that they hosted. An unbelievable event. Japanese on the left of your screen. This is their second fixture on their northern tour, having played Ireland last week, going down a disappointing result 60-5. Following today's match, the 39-man squad head to Edinburgh and face Scotland at Murrayfield on November 20. They kick downfield to Japan. Oh, good contest for possession as Portugal come away with this one. On the left-hand side, work there from Rodrigo Mata. Now their big forwards look to get things going. Into the fray is Anthony Alves, tight head, debuted in 2010 against the US Eagles in Lisbon. Portugal. Beautiful hands on that far side, looking to range it up there to Rafael Storti. Beats the first one. The crowd really enjoying it as Portugal put it through the phases. But their breakdown work is not that tight. Still though advantage. Lots of great skills here from the Portuguese. Just out inside their 22 and they get their penalty. Francisco Fernandes, a 36-year-old, was involved there too. Couple of great little steps from outside centre. Jose Lima, 29-year-old, 41st appearance for Portugal. Referee for this clash is Andrew Brace from Ireland in his 17th test. Former Belgian international as well. Portugal coming to this match after a fantastic victory over Canada 2017 in Lisbon last weekend. Manuel Cardoso Pinto's 76-minute try secured their first win in 5 meetings against Canada. Good line-out work as well there from David Wallace. Portugal looking dangerous in these early exchanges. Alves, quick hands, they're playing at such a high tempo. The Portuguese in midfield. Their fullback comes into the line. Sousa, Gazdes. In as well is Storti. Good bump there from Madeira. Jose Madeira. Penalty though to the Brave Blossoms. Samuel Marquez, the scrum half, who played with Brive, Pau and Toulouse in France. He's been everywhere, has the little halfback for Portugal.
First man.
Gives the Japanese side just a little opportunity to slow things down as they go through Rekia Matsuda.
Open up, Portugal. Portugal, good gap. Japan. Michael. Thank you. We'll come into form now. 2. Stay.
Japan, flat ball off the top. As they crash it upfield, looking to use their forwards. Kazuki Himano involved there as well. There's a number 8, Yoshitaka Takunawa.
It's a tackle, 8, move!
Big contact coming in from Rafael Simois. Inside centre, looking to crack is Nakamura, the captain. Ryota Nakamura, the 30-year-old. Plays with Suntory Sangolaev. And a stab through for Michael Leach. Handled there from Rodrigo Mata. Does well. Mata busting free. Mata with a beautiful ball on the outside. Kicked over the top from Portugal. David Wallace chases this one down. Knocked back here from Jack Cornelson. And Japan find themselves under pressure inside their 22 when they were just attacking. They will get the penalty
9 straight down.
as Rikia Matsuda comes in. And Samuel Marquez pinged. Man who plays his rugby with Carcassonne in France. But Portugal just able to turn things around at moments in this game so far. 10 minutes gone, 5-0. The score.
9 straight down. Stay up.
Try from winger Siosai Fafita. He was a lone try scorer for Japan against Ireland at Aviva Stadium last weekend. Not out, so Portugal have a chance. Wasn't their position to play with.
Must stay up. Tom, TMO will come in if there's anything clear, okay? Yep.
Head coach Jamie Joseph made 10 changes and 1 positional change to his starting lineup
10.
after last weekend's result. Leach off the line out. The Brave Blossoms keep working the phases. Come off Kaito Shigeno, being pinched here from Portugal. Getting the ball in and they stab it through from Tomas Appleton, their captain, towards the line. That clever little kick from the inside centre. The 28-year-old puts it downfield. And Nuno Sousa Guedes enjoys that as well, does the fullback.
Must stay 2 and 2.
Portugal, who beat Canada last weekend, lost to Georgia 29-16 and Spain 25-11. That was an earlier in February, March of this year. Certainly brought the heat here in Coimbra. Japan go through Craig Miller. He's 5th international player from Dunedin, New Zealand. Left boot goes downfield. Not out. Portuguese attack through their fullback. So Guedes. A couple little steps over the halfway line. So Marquez goes to the right hand side. Again, a lovely little step there from Raffaele Storti.
Stay.
Good skills, little dummy thrown from the inside centre. Appleton has started with a kick through. Marquez, flat ball, bounced. Does it play on? No. Geronimo Portela told to come back. What a frenetic opening few minutes we've had of this contest. Here's another look at flat pass and the knock on.
Japan, let's go.
Portugal, they've made 5 personnel changes and 2 positional ones for this match, with a number of French-based players coming back in. Francisco Fernandez, Anthony Alves and Mike Taguia. Players that come in the front row. Jean Souza comes in the second row with Jose Madeira. And Rafael Simois moves to number 8.
Bind. Set.
Japan with Shigeno to the left. Fullback trying to create an extra play as they look to come to the line. They do really well. Ball is still there. Flicked available and Fafita, the lone try scorer, gets hit.
First and second. 2 knock-ons. Just in the tackle.
Ryohei Yamanaka, man who was born in Osaka, just joined the line. They try to create the extra space and extra player for Japan. Made his debut more than a decade ago against Arabian Gulf in 2010.
Both need better heights. Okay, better heights. Let's go.
Craig Miller told he needs better height.
Good this side.
Debuted against the British and Irish Lions 15 earlier this year. First start for Japan for Miller.
Really slow. Patience. Wait for me. Crouch. Bind.
Kaito Shigano
Set.
in his 13th cap for Japan. Picks. Finds Fafita. Powerful runner off the wing. Portugal try to pinch this one. It's still available for the Japanese with outside centre. Nakuno on debut. Shogo Nakuno. Nakano. Japan at the 22. Concede the penalty to Portugal that are strong on defense. Rafael Simois getting through a lot of work, the 30-year-old.
Square. Okay, ball came away there. Yeah, stay strong left side. I understand his angle, but you need to be square as well.
Kick not out. Japan with their fullback go to this sky with Yamanaka. Sits down and knocked on.
7, Chris. Number 7. Yeah. Advance in front of the kicker. Good, Chris. Seven blue, advancing in front of the kicker.
In front of the
must
kicker,
hold.
Kazuki
7.
Himano pinged.
Shot up.
Ryohei Yamanaka with a kick. So a player in front provides an opportunity for Portugal. Coached by Patrice Lagasquet.
Mike, they must hold
Lagasquet.
until the players have brought them on, okay? They cannot advance in front.
Samuel Marquez, debuted in 2012 against Uruguay in Montevideo, lines up this kick, the 32-year-old, for Portugal's first points. It's a nice looking strike from the scrum off, and Marquez has Portugal on the board. They trail 5-3 after 16 minutes here in Coimbra in Portugal. That will give them tremendous confidence in this contest. Already showing they're not afraid to move possession around within their half are the Portuguese. Exit strategy from Sousa Guedes goes downfield to Japan's fullback Yamanaka.
First in the air and then second by Portugal.
Couple knocks in, first from
First in the air, second
Japan
by
following
Portugal.
up, second from Portela,
No advantage.
just 21 years of age. Portela
Yeah, I'm staying this.
celebrated his birthday this month.
It's a strong left side, okay? Nice and straight.
Debuted this time 2 years ago against Brazil in Sao Paulo to the fly half.
Straight. We need straight. Mike, straight, go forward, straight.
Tremendous occasion for host Portugal, Os Lobos, known as the Wolves, who ranked 19th in the world.
Bind. Set. Yeah. Just to here, guys. Don't go down, huh? Let's go. Fellas, we need to start working up. Let's get the scrums working. You're on your knee, and you need better heights. Do you understand? Heights. Off your knee. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Portugal scrum centre. Marquez gets it away as they put it to the boot downfield. It's a bouncing little kick for Japan to pick up. They do well through fullback Yamanaka finds a clearance kick towards the halfway line. Yamanaka, former Seawolves player, now with Quelbeco Colby Steelers. Japan not featured today is last week's captain Peter Lapaskachny. Resting some players and some injuries too after that game against Ireland. And they'll take Scotland on next weekend. So a good opportunity for them to test some new combinations and get some more experience. Pinch at the line out, ball sits down. Horikoshi does well in his first start for the Japanese as Leach goes into the ground. Man born in Christchurch in New Zealand. He's been instrumental for his country as a 33-year-old. It's again a flick ball to Michael Leach. Matsuda goes to the air. Picked up nicely there from Dylan Riley, the 24-year-old, in just his third appearance for Japan. They keep it alive again, stab to that far side. Matsuda looking for Fafita this time. Been hacked through from Tadgea. Japan using the full width of the field. Both wingers getting kicks from Plav, Reikia Matsua. That's the jump there from Siosai Fafita. Played with the Sunwolves as well previously. Fifth start and 5 tests for Fafita. He's got his name on the scoreboard already. And his third try in history.
Lads, the last couple of scrums,
we're
getting
Japan.
closer, okay? Hold your weight. Okay, same for them, hold your weight. Let's go, Japan. The last 2 scrums, I've said it to them, hold your weight, okay? Control your weight.
Japan, who hosted the last Rugby World Cup, first time ever in Asia, did so well. Record attendance in numbers, unbelievable broadcast figures. And Japan reached the top 8, just getting knocked out by South Africa in the quarterfinals. The Springboks will go on and win it. But Japan beating Samoa, Scotland, Ireland and Russia, unbeaten in the pool stages, 4-0, automatically qualify for France in 2023. Portugal still working their way through the European qualifiers as they go through midfield. Marquez now scored 89 points for his country. Goes to the air, does the scrum half. Chases are there for Los Lobos. Do well to maintain possession. Portela. Ooh, hit hard. There's the inside centre, Tomas Appleton. Now that's Portela. Puts his left boot downfield.
Come back out.
Japan go back to the aerial game. Yamanaka content to just put it downfield. Let Portugal run from their own half with Sousa Guedes. Marquez to Francisco Fernandez, the loose head. Debut 10 years ago against Russia. Quick tap and they go. Brilliant bit of work here from Marquez. Samuel Marquez got a player back on the inside. Portugal looking to go the distance. That is brilliant. Portuguese celebrate. And they can be oh so deadly. Samuel Marquez, the Portuguese magician, with a quick tap, puts his country in front with a brilliant feed to Jose Lima. And this is where it started. Marquez just tapping and going straight through, breaching the first line of defense, and turns it back in to a high-flying Jose Lima. He scores his first ever try for Portugal in his 41st international, and what a moment to do it against Japan, the Brave Blossoms. Portugal lead 8-5 with Samuel Marquez, the man that created the magic. Keeps it to the side. 8-5. Portugal have their first ever lead against Japan. The Brave Blossoms in front of their home fans here in Coimbra. What a beautiful evening we have here in Portugal. Riverfront City. One bounce.
Stop!
And then hack downfield from Portela. Still not out. This time, Yamanaka moves it to his fly off. Matsuda that beats a couple. Matsuda cooking to cut them free. Rikia Matsuda beats 4. Finds it back on the inside. The flick ball's been pinched by Portugal though. The try scorer, Lima. Keeping the crowd on the edge of their seat. David Wallace, who started all 13 of his tests, but the penalty will go to Japan. Shigeno wants to take possession, does a scrum half. What a breakout from Rikia Matsuda. And David Wallace in the end takes possession for Portugal. Japan signal for the penalty attempt from Matsuda.
6, stay up.
Seventh start from 28 appearances for Matsuda, the 27-year-old. He debuted alongside his scrum half Kaito Shigeno against Canada in 2016. This to lock things up at 8 apiece. He turns, he likes to strike. Rikia Matsuda has locked things up at 8 apiece after 26 minutes in this contest. And the Japanese fly-off has also scored his 50th point for his country in his career. Stunning skies in Coimbra as the home side, Portugal, restart. Putting Japan back in their 22. Michael Leach, appointed captain by coach Eddie Jones in 2014. Becoming the second New Zealand born player to lead the Brave Blossoms after Andrew McCormick in the 1990s. Kick downfield from Japan. Portela knocks it back. It's okay. Lima has it for the Portuguese. Marquez. Flat ball and forward pass there from Fernandez. It's play on. It's been picked up now.
Good call, Chris.
From Andrew Brace, getting the call from his touch judge.
Forward.
But yeah, getting back to Michael Leach. Not captaining right now, but he's back in the fray. Here's a look at that forward pass.
Yeah.
Leach, there's a statue of him in one of the communal parks in Tokyo. And during Rugby World Cup 2019, it was a popular place for fans to gather and take photos. And number 6, Michael Leach, what a warrior he's been for his country. 71 caps and score of 20 tries.
Balance, balance. Crouch.
He's changed his name officially to Leach Michael,
Set.
as they do in Japan. The Brave Blossoms with possession. Shigeno is wrapped up there by the Portuguese. Himeno to clean things out.
Not held.
Play with the Highlanders in New Zealand in Super Rugby. Down they go with Naohiro Kotaki.
Use it.
Shigeno, box kicks. Geronimo Portela does well to handle this one, the 21-year-old.
No.
Japan come flying in and help there from
Use it.
Eugene Souza. Tajia. Slow ball, so Samuel Marquez will shape up here. Leach says go back. Here's the aerial assault. Great take from Japan. Diving in superbly. There is their fly off, Rikia Matsuda.
Committed for me.
He changed the point of contact nicely to that far side. Japan.
Off the foot.
Off the foot, so it's play on. Skromov comes in there.
Advantage.
Shigeno.
Advantage. Off the ball. Tackle.
Just the advantage for Japan as they flick it downfield. Tokunana is there.
Portugal 8. Portugal 8 off the ball.
Rafael Simois is penalised off the ball.
Yeah, it's off the ball.
So penalty for Japan. Half an hour gone.
It's on the half. Shot called.
Well, if you're just tuning in, thoroughly entertaining first 30 minutes in this context. Portugal. Try by Joe Lima. And a penalty from Samuel Marquez has his side tied at 8 apiece. And Siosasi Fafita tries for Japan. Long range kick for flyer for Rikia Matsuda
There's 10 there. 10 left.
from Kyoto. Matsuda, just like his hairstyle, he's perfect. Rikia Matsuda puts Japan up 11-8 after 31 minutes in this contest. Great looking strike from the fly-off that adds his second penalty.
So wait there. 10 made 2 balls. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Time in, yeah.
Brave Blossoms to receive just outside the half. Good lift on Kazuki Himano, 27-year-old who plays with the Toyota side in Japan. Asieli Valu, the tight head from Tongatapu, in to help out as well. Leach gets a little step. Does Michael Leach, man out of Tokai University.
Use it! One, leave him.
Shigeno goes back to create a bit of space for his kick downfield to Marta. Good jump from the winger, Rodrigo Marta. Portugal keep it alive. Just a couple of passes there from Madeira and Portela to clean things up. Marquez to his captain, Appleton. Debuted in 2014 in Lisbon against Namibia. Portugal be able to get downfield with this penalty.
Just slipped up. Penalty from me, by nothing more. Just slipped up 4. Shoulder and up. Just penalty for us. Shoulder and up, Tom, okay? Penalty only.
Just a penalty for the high shot.
Yeah.
Himano came in as well, looking dangerous.
1. If you want to hold him and slow your own ball.
Himano shifts to open side with Leach on the blind side. And Yoshitaka Takunaga at number 8 for this Japanese outfit. On the bench, they got Nakajima as well, a member of that Rugby World Cup side, set to play his first international since that quarter-final against the Springboks in Tokyo. He's a reserve prop.
Stay.
Portugal have this one, but it's been pinched by Valu. Flicks it back into Leach. Shigeno is there for Japan. keeping it alive. They fire it to Himeno in midfield. Shigena wants quick possession to Leach. They rip it through the back. Rukia to Matsuda as well. The outside centre. Nakano on debut. Matsuda stabs it through for Japan, but they had the penalty advantage.
Got to attack the ball straight down. Stay up.
Good strong carry from Kazuki Himeno.
Stay up 6, off feet. Shot called.
So another shot for goal for Rikia Matsuda. Struck the first couple really well. Matsuda with his third penalty attempt. Slams it through the uprights. 14 points to 8 as we near the half-time break. A slender lead here for this Japanese outfit. And Rikia Matsuda adds his 9th penalty in total for his country. 6 points to buffer in this beautiful evening here in Coimbra in Portugal. It's just not much in this game though. As Leach takes this one really well. There's a man with the Toshiba Brave Lopez side out of Tokyo.
7 around the neck.
Portugal have an opportunity here.
7 around the neck.
Kickable attempt.
Neck grab, 7.
Kazuki Himeno pinged for a neck grab is the call from our referee Andrew Brace. Samuel Marquez looking to step up the halfback, being involved in everything the 32-year-old. And he's 11th for Portugal. Set up that brilliant try that Joe Lima finished. Kicked one penalty already, has Marquez. Make that 2. Portugal, with their second successful penalty, narrow the deficit to 14-11 in this contest. Two minutes to go to the half-time break. And this home crowd here at the Coimbra Stadium have thoroughly enjoyed this tight contest. Matsuda goes deep to the 22. Handled by Rodrigo Mata.
Stay there, ball is there. Hold here. Wait. Stop now, Portugal.
Marquez goes to the left boot of Geronimo Portela. It finds the touch. Portugal been very strong in defense so far on the side the first 40 minutes. Their coaching staff could be pretty happy with the performance so far. Japan have had a few opportunities, but just in the 3rd minute when they got that through for Fita, it's just been penalties since then. Horikoshi. Good set piece. Into the contact in midfield. Japan runners looping around. Matsuda, flat ball. They're busting through here beautifully. On debut. It's a fantastic try. Shogo Nakano scores for Japan, and here they come in to celebrate the 24-year-olds' first ever try in international rugby for Japan. What an angle from
Just going to check the last pass,
the
please.
Suntory Sungulaev player.
Thank you.
Very flat. Busting through a couple of tackles, still had to beat the sweeper in Marquez. Shogo Nakano. You can see why he was selected by Jamie Joseph.
I got the main angle here.
Just having a little look here to see if that pass was forward or not.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Take our time.
Andrew Brace just checking his cell phone messages while he
No replays, lads. We need the footage
just
for
want
the
to see that last
pass.
pass, the angle. Was this pass forward there?
Is it direct? Yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Big decision here for Andrew Brace.
Just show that last angle again, mate. Huh?
Rike Matsuda delivers to Shogo Nakano. That pass there. That's not the angle. Better angle was the one before.
Looks like it's flat. Yeah. Pass is flat.
He runs backwards.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, try's good. Try is good.
Try stays. And the debutant, Shogo Nakano, scores for Japan. Second try in the first half.
Good, yeah. Just on the time clock there, lads. Is the time up? Guys, is time up? 1 minute. 1 minute 10.
Jamie Joseph would be a lot happier in the coming half-time break for the Brave Blossoms. But they've stretched with that second score to go up 19-11. This kick to make it 21. And a 10-point buffer coming into the second half. Rikia Matsuda is 100% with the boot. 21 points to 10.
Yeah, just under a minute. Under.
1 minute to go till the break.
Give me a countdown, guys. 10 seconds. 10. 10 seconds. Okay, let's go, Portugal.
So Portugal that have played above themselves so far in this contest. Restart to Japan that pick up really well. Just a knock-on advantage. Matsuda lifts it away. Nakamura, the captain, first time captaining Japan. And Kagoshima lays it back. Then the knock-on.
Lost forward there, and that's half-time.
So we'll go to the half-time break with a 10-point buffer for Japan. They lead Portugal 21-11 here in Coimbra in Portugal after 40 minutes of this November international. Half-time score, 21-11.
Vamos lá apoiar a nossa seleção. Grande aplauso para uma grande segunda parte aqui no estádio Cidade de Coimbra. End of this first half, Portugal 11, Japan 21. Neste tempo de intervalo vamos ter também a oportunidade para entregar os prémios do Campeonato da Europa de Sub-20 que se realizou esta semana aqui em Coimbra.
Welcome back to second half action. About to go here in Coimbra in Portugal. The Brave Blossoms lead this contest against the Portugal Os Lobos, the Wolves, by 21 points to 11, a 10-point buffer. Tries from Suicide Fafita and Shogo Nakano for Japan. Meanwhile, Samuel Marquez struck a couple of penalties, and Joe Lima got a try in the 24th minute for Portugal. Here come the home side right now to get ready for the second 40 minutes. Our referee from Ireland is Andrew Brace, former Belgian international as well. The November internationals continue to go. There have been upsets this weekend in international rugby. If you haven't watched it, watch New Zealand against Ireland. South Africa featured against Scotland as well earlier. So many internationals to mention. England, Australia, Twickenham as well. But Portugal, who defeated Canada last weekend 20 points to 17 in Lisbon, with tries from Appleton, Cardoso, Pinto and Storti. See if they can come back from behind here against Japan, who was everyone's favourite side at Rugby World Cup 2019 when they hosted a fabulous event. And Jamie Joseph's side went unbeaten in the pool stages to take out Samoa, Scotland, Ireland and Russia. They lost to South Africa, the eventual winners, in the quarterfinals, but secured a top 8 finish. This year though, it's been tough going for them, losing to the British and Irish Lions 28-10. Lost to Ireland 39-31, Australia 32-23, and then recently to Ireland again 60 points to 5. Japan will head to Scotland next weekend though and face them in Edinburgh. Big strong crowd here in Portugal supporting international rugby, a side ranked 19th in the world.
Still another minute and a half. Tom, still a minute and a half.
So about 90 seconds before we restart the second period. We mentioned some of those matches taking place this weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow we have France against Georgia, Wales against Fiji, Italy A against Uruguay, Namibia take on Kenya, Spain play Russia and Brazil play Zimbabwe. And the women's side, England play Canada and Scotland play Japan. Brace. He's almost ready to go.
Seconds. Okay. Time on.
Japan lead 21-11 against Portugal as they start the second half here in Coimbra in Portugal.
He pushed him.
Just a little shove coming in from the Japanese. An early penalty to the home side.
6 off the ball.
Thanks for joining us wherever you're tuning in.
Never competing for the ball.
For this November International. I'm Dallin Stanford. It's always brilliant to have your company with us. Good strong kick from Portugal downfield from
Mark, you just ran straight in
their fullback, Nuno Susuides.
Japan. Thank you. 10. Yeah, he's just a hooker.
Mike Taver, 32-year-old from plays rugby in Poppenong, France. Debuted in 2012 against Romania in Bucharest. Throws, knocked back towards Portuguese side. A high hit here from Michael Leach. Strong blow of the whistle here and straight into the pocket with a yellow card. Goes Andrew Brace. And Michael Leach will leave the field for 10 minutes, frustrated with himself.
Yeah. Yeah, high. Players down. I'm on yellow. Unless you've got anything different, Roy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So, Michael Leach played over 100 games for the Toshiba Brave Lupus Club in the top league, scoring 24 tries. These services will go to the side for the next 10 minutes.
Open up. Thank you. Thank you.
Played in 3 Rugby World Cups, 2011, 2015 and 2019.
Sorry, Chris.
Highly experienced veteran. Japan will certainly miss him as Jose Madeira takes this one, and they've got the maul set to Portugal. Jean Sosa, former France under 20 player, is in there too. An advantage for Portugal. For switching the bind. Alves lays it back for Marquez. Going to bring it on. Another strong contact on Rodrigo Mata. He's been hammered twice in the last 2 minutes. A little stab over the top here from Portela. It's a brilliant little kick. Sets up as Lima goes in yet again. Scored their first try. Portugal look to create a bit of havoc here in the second half. Again, it's another nice little run there from Suzawides. Pick and drive from Souza. Back to the original penalty.
Side entry, changing bind. Around the outside, 4.
So what do the Wolves do with this possession?
Through the middle, outside, 4, changing bind. Swimming.
Kick 2 penalties through Samuel Marquez.
Just here, Frank, yeah? Yeah. We're gonna play to the corner and then we'll go time off.
So they kick for the corner as there's an injury there for Kosuke Horikoshi. Last test was in July of this year against Ireland from the mountainous region of Gunma, which has over 100 hot springs apparently. He'll need some of that after the physical contact he's taken in this game for Horikoshi. Running repairs for both sides.
Okay guys, are we going? Good, Doc? Yeah. Happy, Doc?
Just the mention of hot springs brings Horikoshi to his feet.
Off, please. Japan, the line, please. The line, Laline. Okay, time back on.
As Portugal go on the offensive. Mike Taver. They mauled last time. And another advantage for Sousa and his Chargers. Portugal. Ball at the back with Taver. Bodies piling in for the line. They're over. Portugal score. If you want the job done, get it done yourself, and they do just that. The forward pack, the hard grafters up front, diving through. It is superb from Os Lobos, the Wolves of Portugal. They scored their second try, peeling away at the driving maul. Just at the right time. There it is. It's the hooker, Mike Taver.
Thanks, bro.
He gets his 4th try in his career and his first in this contest. The replacements piling on the field in support of that famous score. And the flags go up as well with the conversion. 21 points to 18. Michael Leach's yellow card has been punished by 7 points. And Samuel Marquez lands the extras. Portugal, the side that remain in the hunt for France 2023 with the Rugby Europe Championship. Qualifies in 2021 and 2022 to determine Europe 1 and 2. And they've played all 5 of their matches for the 21 edition, but they sit in second place with 14 points, 9 behind Georgia. Position could change with 3 matches still to be played this year. Meanwhile, Japan, well, here they pick it up. Portugal straight away off the restart. David Wallace plays his club rugby here in Portugal, down to Souza.
Take him back, fellas.
A lot of pressure, so they keep it in hand and then go down to the boot. Japan, who haven't touched the ball yet in this second half, go to the air through Yamanaka. 33-year-old chases down, big contact. Comes to the Brave Blossom side. They whip it to midfield.
And it's over.
Nakamura with Craig Miller. 31-year-old plays with the Panasonic Wild Knights. He's lost possession. Portugal. So strong so far. Whipped out wide there from Appleton. Marquez buys time for his forwards to arrive in Jean Souza. Francisco Fernandez, the 36-year-old, goes in at 9. Anthony Alves plays his professional rugby in France.
Take him back, fellas.
Monasson
Outside.
just stabbed ahead to Yamanaka, keeps it in hand. Japan can be very exciting with ball in hand. To Dylan Riley.
Lifted, an advantage knock on advantage.
Just a scrum advantage for the visitors. They have lead 21-18.
Okay, no advantage. Lost forward, always under pressure. Always under pressure.
So speaking of Rugby World Cup 2023, Japan will be in Pool D alongside England, Argentina, Samoa, and whoever qualifies as America's number 2.
Yeah, it's lifted.
Wouldn't it be so great to see Portugal at that big event? Michael Leach still waits a few minutes before he can come back on the field.
He rocked back for me.
Debuted in 2008 against the USA as a 20-year-old.
So what are you seeing, Chris? First man for me.
Played Super Rugby with the Chiefs and later the Sunwolves.
Happy? Yeah.
Started 65 times for Japan. There's Michael Leach. Okay. Francisco Fernandez is back on his feet.
Okay, let's go.
Another player that plays professionally in France. His side is Bezier.
Japan ball, no advantage, always under pressure.
8 of the Portuguese players play professionally in France. The rest of them here in Portugal out of the starting side.
Crouch! Yeah. Bind! Guys, listen. One. No point looking at my touch, Judge, okay? You need to hold the space. You're pre-engaged, the two of you. Hold the space, wait for me. Let's go, guys. Space.
Just a talking to the front row.
Nice and straight.
Craig Miller.
Strong left side.
Former Otago and Highlanders player. Also with the Sunwolves and Super Rugby before joining the Panasonic Wild Knights.
Bind!
With his teammates Asieli Valu and Jack Cornelson. Free kick, Shigeno.
It's at the 8 feet, you can't go here. It's at the 8 feet, guys. Yeah. Number one. It's early. Yeah. Okay, I'll look at that, mate. I'll look.
Early replacement here. 10 minutes gone in the second half. And
substitution.
Jeffrey Moise, the 30-year-old, in his 5th appearance
back 10.
For Portugal.
Come on.
Japan looking for quick ball. They go through Miller, turning it back and inside line to Himeno. Shigeno switches direction to the right-hand side. Miller. Plan behind the back play. Lovely little stepping from fullback Yamanaka. Flag comes up though. On the bench is Kotaro Matsushima. Most experienced back, 42 caps and 22 tries. He'll be needed. They can bring him on in this clash still.
Hey. Not going to use that language, okay? Just calm, please.
Japan just lacking a bit of the creativity that they showed at Rugby World Cup 2019.
It was the same for you over there, and that's why I stopped. Yeah, but your player was down over there.
Craig Miller gets told to keep his words to himself. The magic spray on the field.
Just jumping across. Yeah, throwing across the lifters. But just up and down, please. Water off. Water up.
Just 3 points in this contest so far, as Portugal defend their goal line. The try scorer, Mike Taver. Oh, pinched from Japan. Great bit of work from them as Balu goes for a run. The man still busting through. What a run! Has he got near the line? Yes, he has. Himano is over. It's a try for Kazuki Himano, and Japan makes something of nothing. The bust out from Asayeli Balu. And Japan scored their third try, and it came off a mistake from Portugal. In fact, it was their hooker, Koseki Horikoshi, that got oh so close to the line. A brilliant run from the number 2. And then diving in was Himano for the score. Kazuki Himano gets his 6th try in Japanese colours. All set up by Horikoshi.
Yeah, next. Thanks, Matt.
The man known as the Hot Spring.
Conversion, you can bring him on, yeah?
Michael Leach will also return to the action.
K10.
Kick from in front. Makes the score 28 points to 18. Back to a 10-point buffer.
15, Portugal. 15. 15. 15. Longo. Longo, 4.
Matsuda with the extra 2.
All good. All good, guys. Ready? All good? Yeah, okay, talk to
Marquez. Deep again with a restart to the try scorer. Himano. Bounces off one and then goes again. Does the loose forward from Aichi.
Ball down by Portugal.
Kaito Shigeno to the air. Oh, interfered with the play there and pulling a hamstring there is Geronimo Portela,
Leave him.
who's up against Dylan Riley.
Okay. Is your player injured here? Is your player injured? We have time. Yeah, I understand.
You can hear the shouts of pain.
Yes.
That's where it is. Oh, awkward.
I've got it
Just
clearly
stood on him.
field. He needs to get up to compete. That's the second one now, okay? You need to have a word with him, okay? Discipline.
So
please.
Dylan Riley, most recently capped Japanese player, number 672 capped internationally, as Portello took one to the head as well from the rugby ball.
Get up and compete, okay? Realistic position.
Jamie Joseph in picture there, head coach for the Brave Blossoms. Been instrumental in guiding the side into the top 8 at Rugby World Cup time, now ranked 10th in the world. They've had their 5th consecutive defeat though. That was against Ireland last week.
9. Push.
They have played Australia, Ireland twice, the British and Irish Lions. Ireland just showed you how good they were with that game against the All Blacks this weekend.
Just here, mate. Just wait. Yeah, I know. Okay,
Samuel
time on.
Marquez. Kajima looking eager to get onto the field in the second half. 15 minutes gone. Portugal back on the front foot. Mike Taver. This is from where they scored last time. Good catch from Madeira.
One stop.
Taver.
Change. Use it.
Marquez brings it to his backs. Portela knocked on. Advantage for Japan.
Advantage over.
All the way from the left wing. Fafita receives that pass. Japan
Stay here.
set it at midpoint. Coming back to the near side to Miller. Portugal yet again get over this one. And Jose Lima,
First arriving player.
who's from Coimbra, where this match is being played, gets a popular penalty.
First arriving.
A line out on the other side of the field. Put down there from Samuel Marquez. 32-year-old veteran in his 11th appearance for his country. Can they cut out this 10-point deficit?
Don't close. 10.
Again, the more goes for Portugal.
On the ball carrier.
Great counter defense there from Naohiro Kotaki. Ball is there for Marquez.
Ball available.
Very slow, so Japan are able to react, get the defensive line set with Aseeli Valu. Portela, lovely little dummy from the fly-off. Geronimo Portela, and then Wallace in as well. So the maul is there. Tavita Tatafu on the field wearing 23 for Japan.
Come off. Captain. Michael. Okay, that's another penalty, another foul play penalty. This player takes the player off the ball, Captain, okay? Okay. Well, you've already gotten to the bin, okay? If we have another foul play penalty, somebody else is going to go to the bin, okay? Need to tidy up now.
We have time to...
Yes.
Sure.
So Michael Leach brings his team together, and so does Ryoto Nakamura, the captain. No more players to the sin bin,
It's going to be over here, okay?
would Jamie Joseph be saying. So Portugal with the ascendancy.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, I'll put time on when you're ready.
Portugal, a side who in 2020 beat Brazil and Romania,
Okay, just back
losing
on
to
now,
Georgia
where you
and
are,
Russia.
Mike, please.
And of course, fresh off that 20 points to 17 win against Canada in Lisbon last weekend. The hits keep coming.
That's good. 10 meters.
Big Mike
Okay, beyond 15,
to the tail.
it's over.
Simos, and now very close with Granate. Portugal.
Away!
Marquez, there's space to the left-hand side, short angle. Japan repel that wave.
Stay last feet.
Madeira
Stay last
in
feet.
with Moise. And getting closer, Souza, just short yet again. Marquez waiting for another pod to assemble. Portela is waiting at first receiver.
Short! On the line! No! Advantage offside.
Offside advantage for the Portuguese. Anthony Alves. Marquez diving over.
Short line!
Try awarded. Portugal are over yet again. They discover the try line like the early sailors discovered the world. It's brilliant from Portugal. They dive in. Jeffrey Moise did a lot of work there, as did the rest of the pack. And this crowd in Coimbra are thoroughly enjoying this contest. An hour gone. 5 points the difference with a conversion attempt to follow. Three tries apiece. And big Mike Tabur could be credited with that score.
The time is on. Okay, Bright.
Getting very close there was Marquez. And the crowd will tell you they like it. And they've overcome a 10-point deficit at the break. They were trailing 21 points to 11. Marquez chips this one over. It's now 28-25. Japan still lead, but just by 3. Portuguese rugby on the rise in recent years. And a player of the match so far is Samuel Marquez. Two second-half tries from the visitors have them within striking distance of Japan. Ranked 10th in the world. Portugal 19. Jeffrey Moise debuted in 2020 against Georgia. Portala, 21-year-old, downfield. Counter from Matsuda.
Chris, just wait, I'll give you the mark. Because I'm giving you the mark. Here.
Great interaction with referee Andrew Brace.
For Portugal, advancing in front.
John Sosa in front of the kicker.
Guys, it's really clear, okay? Hold until you're played on. Thank you.
Rikia Matsuda gets the tee straight away, wants to have a shot. Here's another look at it. Isilele Nakajima and Atsushi Sakate, two bench forwards on the field for Japan, looking to bring the fresh legs on from Jamie Joseph.
Good work, Chris.
Fourth penalty attempt for Matsuda, and fourth successful one as well. 31 points to 25.
Time off. Number 9 and 14. 9 and 14. 3 and 6. Say again. Yeah, I know, but he's always advancing anyway. Yeah, so he's always offside now. Just wait. Time is off.
So both sides going to their bench.
6. Thank you. 6 is a bit behind on there, guys. So we're all good.
Ferreira and Thibault Freitas.
Yep.
For Portugal are two of the replacements. We'll get the Japanese in just a bit. 6 points the difference between these two sides. The visitors, who had that slender margin. Leach working around the fringes. Shigeno goes to Himeno.
No, you stepped away. No, you stepped away. Stop!
In fact, that's Naoto Seto. who's wearing 21. Portugal to receive this. Spills it to Nakajima.
Here, 9. You're off feet. Stay up.
Replacement halfback, who we just called out. Naoto Saito
And then 2's off feet.
from Kanagawa. With a big strong tackle also from Shogo Nakano, that scored on debut in the first half. Matsuda will work his way upfield.
Good gap, please. Portugal on your front man.
Just 15 minutes left in this game. Atsushi Sakate from the Panasonic Wild Knights, successful in the line-out. Switch, little back play move, really nice one to Matsuda, dropped.
No, 2.
The right idea for Fita. Nice little play though, loop back, switch back to Rekia Matsuda. Here's another look at it. To Fafita.
Guys, new personnel. Okay, wait for me. Patience. Wait. Thank you. Wait for me, guys. Real patience.
Also have the fresh legs of Kitaro Matsushima, the 28-year-old who plays with Clermont for his 43rd appearance for his country. The most experienced back. Behind the most experienced player, Michael Leach, on the field. 71 caps.
Bind. Guys, you're all in. You're all pre-engaged. Hold the space, hold your weight. Come on. Let's get these working. Come on. Give yourself more space then.
So the former Sale Shark, Chorbo Pereira, debuted in 2017 against Ukraine. It's the replacement hooker.
Bind. Set.
Samuel Marquez loops around, he stabs it through with the right boot. Clever little kick towards the touchline for the Brave Blossoms.
Japan, hold. Stop.
Yamanaka off the side of his boot to the 10. Fullback made his debut a decade ago for this Japanese side.
Okay, Portugal 13. Time off. Good gap on your front man, please, Japan. Time on. Nine. Hold. Sack is good.
Portugal.
Sack is good. Now maul.
Bring it down to a maul.
Don't collapse. That's one stop.
Leach just getting involved there, providing a real nuisance. The breakdown. And Marquez slapping his teammates to go back. His forwards. He's the little jockey of the side. Madeira again. Short ball to Freitas. Changing direction is Portela. Nice little ball back on the inside. Marquez is there to scoop up to Freitas again. Second time in the movement. Himeno. Perfect steal. Low body over it and lays it back nicely. Japan. They turn it back on the inside. They work upfield, able to get back to their feet and play it. Is Tavita Tatafu. Little gap appearing in midfield for Japan, closes quickly. Long period of play for them. Saito, and then put it to the boot is Matsuda. Tackle coming in from outside centre. Nakano. Portugal have possession. They'll put it to the boot. No, little dummy. As they get caught just in front of their 22.
Use it!
Marquez forced to chip it over the top. Their chasers are there though. Where does it sit? Sits brilliantly. Great play from the Wolves of Portugal. Storti was the one that pinched this one. Raffaelli doing brilliantly. Portela.
15, clean the tackle area. Can't reward you because 15's in the runway.
Cardosa Pinto in picture. Scored last week in that victory against Canada.
Can't reward the tackler. Tackler's got to roll out.
Well, Portugal, they can equal their highest ever ranking of 16th in the world if they beat Japan. A position they last occupied in November of 2005. Japan will be desperate to hold on here, not to concede any points. Always a somber looking mood in the coach's box. Anytime it's this tense for both sides.
Okay, get the numbers early then, please. Thank you.
10 to go in this November International in Coimbra
Hold the 10.
in Portugal. The home side go to the front. Mike Taver. The back with Moise. Even a little bit of weight there from Samuel Marquez. The scrum off, looks up. Plan move, Portela flicks it away to his winger. Storti can't handle, but they pick it up still to Portugal, going backwards. They maintain possession. Marquez is there for Moise, the big frame. Geoffrey Moise, 30 years of age. A good skill from Portugal. They try to get it through one extra pass, not able to get it to David Wallace on this side, and just knocked on. Rodrigo Marta coming in. And Japan read it well. Fafita scored their try. First try in the third minute of this contest, comes in with a strong tackle. The 22-year-old debuted against the British and Irish Lions 15 in June this year. One of a handful of younger players coming through for Jamie Joseph's side. After every Rugby World Cup, there's normally a mass exodus of players. So these are some of the new look faces. Seito, former Japanese under-20 player. Gets it to Matsushima, who's off the bench. Japan looking to open up on that far side. There's Matsushima right now. Kotaro Matsushima. As Portugal get over this one.
First man on the ball, captain.
Captain Thomas Appleton, the 28-year-old, credited with his work on defense. There's Kotaro Matsushima, born in Pretoria, South Africa, former rebel out of Australian Sunwolf for Japan. Gets isolated on that far side.
Who? Okay. Time out. 5. Sub 5.
Duarte Torgal, the 23-year-old, gets his 11th cap for his country. Debut against Switzerland in 2019. As Jose Madero had a strong outing, the 20-year-old leaves the field.
Let's go, Portugal!
Wow. Converted try will put Portugal in front.
Guys, let's go. Come on.
A tremendous occasion for them so far, with 7 minutes to go.
Good contest. Back off Japan and then Red won it.
Japan had it initially, and then it came back to Portugal. They looked to bump one. Rafael Simois.
Tackle!
Marquez, short ball to Thibault Freitas. Debuted 6 years ago here in Coimbra against Spain. Gives away a penalty.
Stay up. No, this player 16.
And Nakajima stands proud from the village of Wailoa in Samoa.
Denying any contest. 16 off feet. Can't walk in, no, Mike.
It's been a real close contest
Good gap,
for
please,
Japan
Portugal.
and
Good gap.
Portugal, the Brave Blossoms,
Open up.
who are 10th in the world.
That's good there. Good, Frankie. 9!
They wait for their debutant Warner Derns, who's just 19 years of age, to take the field for Japan.
No, it's outside down. It's not straight. Option. Left.
Scrum chosen after the error from Japan.
No pre-engage. Hold that space.
So the second half,
Crouch.
Portugal lead in the second half alone. 14 points to 10
Bind.
after 2 tries.
Set. Stay.
Freitas
Ball out.
buys time. Marquez looks for Geronimo Portela.
Stop. Stop.
With an educated left boot of his. Here come Japan for a counter-attack. Yamanaka.
Stay.
Sato chips it away. Matsuda in a bit of space. Rukia Matsuda. Flav does really well. Stab through. Portugal there to handle this one nicely. And Cardoso Pinto hit by Nakajima.
I warned up there about too many penalties for foul play, so it's too many again.
So foul play and a yellow card. Izilele Nakajima to the side. The 32-year-old will take a break.
Time off. Time off.
His last test was against the Springboks at Rugby World Cup 2019. So yellow card. For the remainder of this game, he'll be off.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's the second in this game for a Japanese player. Michael Leach, the first.
Guys, 2 Portugal, 2.
So dangerous high tackle.
Okay, Mike. There's 2 yellow cards for foul play, okay? No thanks. Yeah, he's... Portugal, number 2. Okay, he's coming. Okay? Well done.
Just under 5 minutes to play in this match. 6 points Japan lead by.
Players coming off, lads.
But they just had 14 players left on the field after that yellow card to Nakajima.
Yeah, no worries, man.
There he's there
Take your time.
from the Beko Kolbe Steelers. Attention for
Okay.
Japanese replacement
Coming off 18.
Jiongu, who actually will leave the field.
Okay. 5, Japan. 5. Number 5. Okay, bring them on, guys. Bring them on when we're ready. Yeah. All good?
Well supported here in Coimbra in Portugal are the Japanese side.
Sorry. Player was injured.
Naohiro
Same for you,
Kotaki thanks the crowd and his opponents and teammates as he leaves the field as well.
Yeah. Come on.
Big moment for 19-year-old Warner Derns, who's wearing 19. He's on the field on debut for Japan. Portugal knocked this one down at the line out through Sousa. Marquez with a dangerous ball in midfield to Appleton, the captain. Does well, does the inside centre.
Okay, stop Portugal.
Rugby professional in Portugal. A little gap here opening up for for the replacement Cardoso. Pinto that gets the ball away beautifully. And then it's kicked ahead. Marta chasing for the line. Knocked back. Matsushima puts it down. The chasers were there. Appleton as well. And the kick from Rodrigo Marta.
Yeah, I just want to confirm the restart there, mate. I've got goal line dropout because the ball's gone into in goal and Japan have grounded the ball. Can you confirm that, please?
Checking to see if there's a goal line dropout. Andrew Brace in his 17th international from Ireland.
Yeah, mate.
Here's the break from Cardoso Pinto. And a beautiful pass and timing from Rodrigo Marta, who puts it through. And chasing there is Pedro Betancourt. And it's taken back by Japanese hand.
So back off Japan. And then grounded, so it's a scrum 5. Scrum 5, yeah.
So Japan are the ones that put the hand through to take it into the in-goal area and then dotted down by Kotaro Matsushima. A tremendously huge moment in this game for the home side. Scrum 5.
Yeah. Okay, take your time. Time off. Time is still off. Say again. Say again. Yeah, take your time. Okay, 23 Japan. 23. Yeah. 23. Number 1's coming back. Wait there, guys. Who's 23? Okay, yeah. Over there, please. Okay, time on.
Okay, what's the plot twist in this November International in Coimbra? Edgier seat stuff for the crowd. In minute 30 to play. The converted try will put Portugal in the lead. To cap off a brilliant second half performance from the home side.
Set.
Marquez. Not the best pass. Finds Cardoso Pinto. He's such a strong ball carrier off the bench. Storti. Going to bring the forwards in now. Rafael Simões. Portugal's wave continues to come. Duarte Torgal. And then pinched. First touch you saw there from Warner Dearns for Japan. 100 minutes to go. They bang it downfield. A long way to go for Manuel Cardoso Pinto, the 23-year-old. Thought about putting it to the air, but he knows they're trying to keep ball in hand in this last few moments of the game.
Wait.
Marquez been everywhere, has the scrum off. They put it through the hands. Cardoso Pinto, and then big strong shoulder coming in on Raffaele Storti. Bobble ball. Japan with 14 players on the field. We'll try to hold strong for the final moments here. Dummy thrown. There's a little bit of space. Ball almost coming through there from Flav Geronimo Portela. It's still there. Marta. It's been knocked down. Advantage from Warner Dearns. Marquez. A couple of good nifty passes. Cardoso Pinto yet again. Time is probably up. So last chance saloon for Portugal. They've scored 3 excellent tries here today. Just Matsuda's penalties, the difference between the two sides. Bursting free, there's space on the far side. Intercepted Japan, looking to go the other way. It's Yamanaka. They'll huff and they'll puff and they'll burn your house down, will Japan. Ryohei Yamanaka scores a relieving try for this Japanese outfit, and the brave blossoms will hold on for victory here in Coimbra. Just when you thought Portugal were looking to go the distance on the other side, Yamanaka pinches one against the run of play. Brilliantly read, he knocks it up to himself. Does the 33-year-old. And has the speed to go into the corner.
Good there, yeah. Nice fight.
4 tries from Japan.
About a minute and a half.
That the most important one with a player in the sin bin. And Jamie Joseph will be relieved, to say the least, that Portugal didn't score on the other side. Well, Japan have certainly received the preparation they needed. They were really tested today. They will take on Scotland at Murrayfield next weekend on November 20th in Edinburgh to close out their Northern Hemisphere tour.
Another time, guys. 1 minute, is it?
Rakia Matsuda, 4 penalties to his name.
Talk to me, guys. Okay.
And a sideline conversion as well.
Yeah, it's coming.
38 points to 25. Japan lead in the final moments of this clash. Brilliant striker of the ball is Matsuda.
Left, 10, yeah.
Cracked the 50 points for his personal tally for his country. Credit though to Portugal, Joe Lima and Mike Taver, who got 2 tries, as Leach carries into the contact.
Stay. Use it! Time, guys. Just wait.
Waiting for referee to signal time so Japan can kick it out and take the victory.
10 seconds.
Naoto Sato looks for Leach to Himeno, the try scorer from earlier.
Yeah.
And Matsuda goes to the sideline. And Japan hold on for a victory here in Coimbra. They take out the Portuguese side by a score of 38 points to 25. Japan head to Scotland next weekend, and Portugal still in the hunt for Rugby World Cup 2023 France. We hope they go through, and we look forward to seeing them in more international rugby. Congratulations to both sides and to Japan, who are victorious here by 38 points to 25.
Vieram até cá neste sábado ver grande jogo de rugby.